They are headed by number 1 Elochi Inwa for Patrick Mullins. 2 is Amazing Comedy David Cotta. 3 is Any Currency for Aidan Coleman. 4 Auvergnat, looking for a double for Robbie Power. Just number 5 is Ballyboca Bridge for Andrew Lynch. Number 6 is Bless the Wings Davy Russell. 7 is Cantlow, mount of Adrian Heskin. Should point out there's been quite a shuffle here for the McManus riders. So Adrian Heskin rides Cantlow, and his mount, number 4, Auvergnat, has gone elsewhere as well. 8 is Cause of Causes for Jamie Codd. 9, Colour Squadron, Derek O'Connor. And 10, First Lieutenant for Mark Enright. 11, Kingswell Theatre, Tom Scudamore. 12, Quantitative Easing for Niall Madden. 13, Sausalito Sunrise, Richard Johnson. 14, Third Intention, Tom O'Brien. 15, Usual Smurfer for Dennis O'Regan. And 16, Valadon, the mount of Jamie Bargery on Valadon. So wide range of prices are on offer here. Point out this is no longer a handicap. It wasn't until a couple of years ago. It is a conditions race, and in the past it's just been finding the right JP McManus horse, but that's easier said than done with so many lining up again.
Certainly is, Richard, but anyone who watches ITV racing regularly will know that Richard Hoyles has, well, how can I put it, a tendency to eat. For that reason, this is very much his favourite race, because in it we have a double spread hedge, stuffed hurdles, and the fence that Richard particularly likes is those cheese wedges. Oh.
Well, which is more important, it means we don't have to give another loser to anyone.
What about calls? And you'll recognise those boys possibly from the ITV promo for the racing. It really is great to see families out and about in the sunshine enjoying the Cheltenham Festival and hopefully getting hooked on this brilliant sport. What's happening in the market, Matt?
Ed, look at all these people just loving it here. The weather is just so good. The results haven't always been good, but wow, what a day at Cheltenham. For the Glenfarclas Cross Country Chase then, folks, Cantlow for JP at 9-4. Cause of Causes for JP at 4-1. Auvergnat for JP at 8-1. Sausalito Sunrise trying to spoil the party for our champion jockey and the master trainer Philip Hobbs at 8-1, and that is being supported from 11s, 10s Bless the Wings, and 14-1 Bar.
Oh, he was very instrumental to me.
So it was watching and learning from JT, really.
Exactly, yeah. He wouldn't no. Do his.
And yeah. he was a very, as JP said.
Well done, lads.
Right in the collecting area. It'll come thick and fast here. Horses, races of varying description, fences to go, and they're often racing. Any Currency, the first one to show with the grey Valador as they head towards the first, which is a bank with hedge that comes up pretty quickly. Kingswell Theatre was a little bit slow. So then they'll take a left-hand turn that'll carry them towards a line of 3 fences which culminate with a canal turn like replica. You'll see them jump to the left. First of all, they have a ditch and rail hedge, and Ballyboca Bridge it is who leads Any Currency early on, with First Lieutenant in 3rd place as they take fence number 2, which they all take safely. Back markers at this stage, the blue cap of Colour Squadron. Cause of Causes is with the rest of them at the moment. They can jump either side of this split island fence, which is number 3. You can see 3 of them taking the left-hand side and the remainder going over the right. And now we reach fence number 4, which they take twice. It's of significance when we reach it for the second time in the closing stages, but it's a canal turn replica, so you'll see them cut the corner, which they're going to take a sharp left-hand turn on landing. Ballyboca Bridge and Any Currency show the way from First Lieutenant. As they take it, Valadon rises in 4th place, good leap by Sausalito Sunrise. The back marker over it was Colour Squadron, and now a line of fences they work parallel to the stands that come in quick succession. Ballyboca Bridge over the first of them, in the lead from Any Currency in 2nd. Quickly reach the next, and then we come to a new course this time around, which is the Glenfarclas Barrels. You'll see the sponsors' barrels on the landing side. Doesn't really make much difference from the horse's perspective, but over they go, and still all standing, still well in touch, and Cause of Cause is in amongst them, which isn't always the case. This is the last of these lines of fences parallel to the stands, and a peck on landing there by Auvergnat back in the field. Now they turn to a fence they take just once, the timber rails, and they're moving as far away from the stands now as they ever are in the contest. Ballybroker Bridge leading Any Currency in the pink jacket, the grey Valadon as they take this timber rails over in third from First Lieutenant, Third Intention. Alelchi Noir is in sixth place. Best placed of the Manus horses at the moment is Cantlow, who'll turn in seventh. Then Amazing Comedy, who races on the outside of Usual Smurfer as they continue their progress right out the far expanses of the racecourse at this stage. And again, they're all over. And again, Auvergnat, for the second time, makes a clumsy error towards the rear of the field. Quantitative Easing and Colour Squadron are at the back as well with Kingswell Theatre. These are the longest runs between fences at any stage of the contest as they head with 22 to jump, gradually turning back towards us, and they've just about completed the majority of the first circuit. Ballybroker Bridge stretches over the next. Again, watching them over it, backmarkers Colour Squadron. And Auvergnat has got into no sort of rhythm at the moment for Robbie Power, was just pushed along. So now they make their way across the centre of the racecourse and continue to work back towards us. They all rise over that safely, and we get to one of the signature fences very shortly, because they'll be taking their way towards the bank, which they jump on and off. They take it twice in different directions during the course of the race. So Ballybroker Bridge out in front from Any Currency. Then in third, Valadon. Up onto the bank we go. About 7 or 8 strides, and then we pop off the other side. And all over that safely. Quantitative Easing was just pushed along on landing. So now we come to the water jump. It's in a little natural descent. You'll see it's actually a natural stream there that they jump. They'll then turn left-handed, a few strokes from the riders as they spin towards the cheese wedges, which basically is jumping onto a bank and then swiftly off. And Any Currency continuing to give chase to Ballybroker Bridge. One that's made significant ground is Cantlow up on the inside of Valadon, and the cheese wedges mark the completion of the first of the 3 circuits. They go down and then back up again, and there we lose. Usual Smurfer has gone, and First Lieutenant is another one who's gone. So First Lieutenant and Usual Smurfer were the 2 that were down. They only take the cheese wedges once, and now they turn back onto their second circuit with Ballybroker Bridge leading them. They'll shortly be heading towards the bank, which they'll take the other way round. Ballybroker Bridge from Any Currency as they take another plain one. The jockeys appear to be okay. Kingswell Theatre towards the rear of the field was just pushed along on landing. So now they're heading to the bank in the other direction, broadside on from the stands. Ballybroker Bridge leads Any Currency, still travelling comfortably. Cantlow in the white cap. Behind these, Valadon racing in 4th place, just ahead of Third Intention as they pop on and off the bank. Behind these, we have Alelchi Noir, Bless the Wings comes next, Kingswell Theatre, Sausalito Sunrise is being ridden along. Cause of Causes and Auvergnat are both making good progress here as they now heading towards the 14th from the finish and continuing to turn back towards us in a moment or two's time. So still parallel to the stands, Ballybroker Bridge it is who leads them over it with Any Currency, Cantlow, and then towards the inside, the grey Valadon, who's always been handy. Amazing Comedy, the French raider, in the yellow jacket, then Third Intention, that red cap, creeping ever closer. Of Cause on the outside of Alelchi Noir, as Valadon made a slight mistake there, and all the time the field continuing to work back towards us now with the second circuit about halfway from its completion. Ballybroker Bridge, Any Currency, then on the inside, significant progress for Amazing Comedy. Cantlow, just with the attention to the loose horse, just lost a length there and was put off, I think, and pitched on landing. The loose horse seemed to get in his way on the approach to that fence. Third Intention, then Cause of Causes, Alelchi Noir, Kingswell Theatre getting closer in the orange jacket, then Auvergnat, Bless the Wings, Sausalito Sunrise, Blue Cap of Colour Squadron, and then Quantitative Easing. So they're now heading towards the water jump, which they take twice in all, and out in front, Ballybroker Bridge. Coming down towards the water is over in front from Any Currency. Alelchi Noir jumps up well there. This time they don't take the cheese wedges, and we're getting towards the business end as they'll head out on their final circuit, and they jump the fence adjacent to the cheese wedges a little wider out, and out in front Ballybroker Bridge leads Any Currency. These two got into a nice rhythm. In third place, Amazing Comedy, Alelchi Noir, Cantlow back on an even keel. Auvergnat's made progress. Cause of Causes for the first time just pushed along, passed by Bless the Wings as they take the fence that's basically in front of the grandstands and now turn away out onto their final circuit. Led by Any Currency, tender age of 14 from Ballybroker Bridge. Amazing Comedy giving Philippe Cotin a great ride. Alelchi Noir all the time. Cantlow for Adrian Heskin is creeping closer as well as they move away from us Next will be the split fence for the second time. Quantitative easing, I think, is about to be pulled up at the rear of the field. So quantitative easing as they head towards the split island fence. And the loose horse declining to take either side of it. They all take the right-hand side, and now towards one of the key fences on the circuit. This is the canal turn for the second time. Not that many jumps left to take now, just 6, so saving ground is paramount. Up the inside, the French raider, Amazing Comedy, has nipped through. Any currency is there. The white cap of Cantlow as they cut this corner. And over in front, Amazing Comedy. Cantlow jumps alongside. Auvergnat nips up the inside. So he nearly brought Cantlow down when he was loose here at an earlier meeting. Any currency pushed along. Bless the Wings is getting closer. 5 from the finish. And Amazing Comedy is out in front. They'll work their way over 2 more obstacles before 2 hurdles. It'll bring them back towards home. And on the run to the third last, Amazing Comedy leads from Auvergnat, then making significant progress, Cause of Causes, then the white cap of Cantlow. So McManus Trio in pursuit of the leader, Amazing Comedy, as they'll now come onto the racecourse proper with 2 fences to take. An Amazing Comedy, first to rise at this stuffed hurdle. Cause of Causes on the outside with Auvergnat. Cantlow is asked. Bless the Wings in the pale colours, and then behind these, ridden along is Colour Squadron. Out in front, Amazing Comedy. Cause of Causes draws alongside and sweeps to the lead, and once again it's the McManus Silks that strike the front in the cross country. Down towards the last, it is Cause of Causes for Jamie Codd. Bless the Wings, Amazing Comedy and Cantlow, but this is the final obstacle, and Cause of Causes runs down it but is clear. Cause of Causes by 3 or 4 lengths. In second place, Bless the Wings. Then back in third is Cantlow. Off up the run-in, it is Cause of Causes who has shown his versatility and once again the training skills of Gordon Elliott. Cause of Causes for Jamie Codd won the cross country. Bless the Wings was second. Third place goes to Cantlow. And then behind these, Auvergnat. A bold run by Amazing Comedy in 5th place. They're all streaming across the line. Virtually most of them have got round. Alelchi Inwar is pulled up on the run-in. Well, Cause of Causes didn't get too far back. There was a moment halfway through that final circuit where he lost his place briefly, but he's made good progress under Jamie Codd. And Gordon Elliott has trained his 4th winner.